Hello, everybody. Today we have with us Ravi Miglani, sir, the in charge of admissions and marketing, and the program committee member of MBA program of Ahmedabad University. Welcome to the College Dunia portal, sir.
Thank you, Hem.
So, sir, beginning with the interview, my first question to you is that how do you strategize about the MBA program for marketing and administration of Ahmedabad University?
Okay, so our goal with the MBA program is probably slightly different from many MBA programs that are offered around the country. We believe that while an MBA program literally means Master of Business Administration, to be a good business administrator, we believe you need to be much more than an administrator. This name is a bit of an anachronism, which means it's an old name, been around for 100 years, but it's much more than business administration. So what we try and inculcate in our MBA graduates is not just business management, but more of leadership skills and more of becoming a good citizen, not just becoming a good manager. Because in these days, being a manager is only the starting point, because businesses don't work in a vacuum. They work in the context of society and the world. So MBAs need to know not just how to run a business and how to make profit, but how to make sure that the organization is serving the larger society, environmental friendliness, climate change, poverty, migration, urbanization. There's lots of world issues, healthcare, pandemics. So these are all issues which an MBA needs to know. So in the old days, MBAs used to just know how to do marketing and finance and HR and organization, which is fine, which is still needed, and we do cover that. But our MBA goes beyond that to make sure that they don't just become managers, they lead the company to tackle world issues.
Absolutely, sir. Very well said. Moving on, my next question to you is that how does the curriculum of Ahmedabad University ensure the best practices of the industry?
Okay, so that again builds on your previous question. The way we work on our MBA program is ensure that we do not focus on teaching, we focus on learning, because the outcome is learning, not teaching. Teaching is the input. And if we just stand in front of the class and lecture, students will listen to it and do the exams and forget it. As we all know, that's what happens with a lot of education. But if we focus on learning, we need to make sure that students participate in their learning and take ownership of their own learning. The ownership doesn't belong to the professor, it belongs to the student. And for that, our program is very experiential based, which means that they do, not just listen and learn, they do. So one key component of our MBA program is what we call the root camp. The root camp is a project that students do through the 2 years of their MBA. It starts in the first semester and goes on to the fourth semester. And the root camp is where a group of students is attached to a real company. It's not a simulated situation. It's not a case study. It's an actual company, and they visit the company physically or these days virtually. They work with a manager in the company. They run a project through the 2 years. So that is what ensures that they are ready for the industry, because they have spent a lot of time in industry during the MBA. Very often MBAs go out of 2 years of MBA program and then suddenly land in an office, and they have a culture shock because they haven't been in an office before. So we make sure that they spend a lot of time in actual companies during the course.
Right, sir. So what I wanted to know was, could you give any insights on how the university could be more welcoming to students of different races and economic backgrounds?
Yes, yeah. Ahmedabad University is part of a trust, a not-for-profit trust called Ahmedabad Education Society. Ahmedabad Education Society was founded in the early part of the 20th century, more than 80 years ago, and on the behest of some great nationalist leaders of that time, including Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So that society, Ahmedabad Education Society, is focused on providing good education, and it's not for profit, which means that all the institutions in that society, including Ahmedabad University, are not a profit-seeking university. We are not a business. And therefore, our fee structures are suitable for a much wider base of economic backgrounds of students compared to many other private universities. And of course, it is open to all diverse range of applicants, from in terms of gender, in terms of race, in terms of state and language. We have students, of course, from Gujarat, but also from all the way from UP, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and so on.
Right. So on that note, I'd like to ask my next question, which is, what do you think are your roles and responsibilities towards the students as well as towards the university?
So it is similar to what I said earlier. We are an experiential based university, which means that our students do things to learn. They don't just sit in classrooms. And secondly, the second feature of our MBA program and our university beyond the MBA program is interdisciplinary. We do not believe that problems come well packaged in different disciplines. If you go out in the world, as our MBA students do, they will not find a marketing problem or a finance problem or an HR problem. A problem is a problem, and it needs your knowledge of all disciplines. It's what we call interdisciplinary problems. So how to deal with your quality control issues is not purely an engineering problem. It's a culture problem. It's a human resources problem. It's a motivation problem. It's a marketing problem. How you handle this. So we are a very interdisciplinary university, which means that even though our MBA students do MBA related subjects like finance and marketing and so on, they do a lot of non-MBA subjects as well. And our advantage, unlike many management institutes, is that we are not a standalone management institute. We are a university which has a School of Arts and Sciences and a School of Engineering and a School of Management and other centers. So which means our MBA students get to learn a wide range of liberal education. They take courses in, for example, programming and coding from the School of Engineering, or courses in business history and ethics from the School of Arts and Sciences, and courses in marketing and finance from the management school. They turn out to be, in our opinion, much more well-rounded because they are not just focused on management curriculum. We are a liberal education university.
Right. Very well said, sir. So my next question to you would be that when you first came to Ahmedabad University, what was your vision towards the university? Has it evolved over time? And how far along in implementing that vision are you?
So the reason I came into the university and the reason why the leadership of the university invited me to become part of the university is I had spent close to 40 years in industry. Marketing, management consulting, market research, consumer insights kind of roles. And which again illustrates the point that the university is keen on teaching real skills, industry skills, not purely academic skills. Having said that, of course, our academics are rigorous in terms of theory and analysis, but we go beyond. And people like me were brought in to expose the students to what goes on in the real world, so to say, in the industry. And that to that extent, my last year and a half in the university, I've been very happy with how I've been able to bring experience from the real world into the university. And I think my students are happy about that they are learning real world skills, not just theoretical skills.
Mm-hmm. That's very, very great of you, sir. So my next question is that what, in your opinion, should be the university's priority over the next 10 years?
Okay. We are a young university, even though we are part of this very old Ahmedabad Education Society. As a university, we are just over 10 years old. We just celebrated our year a few months. So as a small university, we take in less than 100 students every year for MBA. As you know, we are a small and young university, so the road ahead is very long and very exciting. And secondly, we think we are on the right track. We have been kind of our approach, this whole approach of interdisciplinary, experiential, focused on management, but focused on world issues. This has been borne out by the new education policy that you might have seen, which came out a few months ago. The new national education policy. If you notice, for the first time, I don't have an exact count, but there are dozens of mentions in that document of interdisciplinarity, which we feel very vindicated that we've been saying interdisciplinary for many years now, and it has now become part of the national education policy. So a lot more universities will become interdisciplinary going forward. And we believe we have a head start on it because we've been doing it for a few years already.
That's absolutely good. And now, without taking much of your time, I would like to directly jump to the last part of the interview. And I would like you to give a few suggestions and advices to the current youth as well as the aspiring students.
Okay. Firstly, this will sound very obvious, but don't jump into an MBA because that is the done thing or everyone tells you to do an MBA. Think about your life goals and what you want to achieve in life and see if MBA fits into your life goals. It shouldn't be a default option. If you really want to make a difference in the business world, do come to an MBA. Otherwise, there are, of course, many career options from arts to humanities to sciences to engineering to medicine and so on. And come to an MBA not with the aim of becoming a manager and making profits and getting rich fast. MBA is not a get rich fast career. Some people make it that, but that is not doing justice to an MBA. As I said at the start of this discussion, you should not just run a company or run a department and make money for yourself and for your department. You should make a difference to society, and therefore, our kind of MBA, if you want that kind of MBA, it will impart skills to you to be able to change the world in terms of understanding global issues. As I mentioned, we ensure our MBA students take courses in not just management subjects, but ethics and history and strategy and world issues and climate change and energy, environment and migration. It has become very clear to us in the last few months how crucial these issues are with the pandemic and with climate change speeding up. For example, migration, we saw the negative impacts of migrations earlier this year when millions of workers had to walk around the country. So those are situations which an MBA can help ensure they don't happen again by working on good labor practices, good human resources, and so on. So come to an MBA with the aim of becoming a leader and a good world citizen, not for becoming a manager. Despite the name, it's not a management education. It's an education to do good for the world.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your motivational answer. On that note, I would like to conclude the interview, and I would like to thank you for such an intellectual and informative session.
Thank you so much, Hem. It was nice with you. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you. So that was Ravi Miglani, sir, in charge of administration and marketing of MBA program at Ahmedabad University. Thank you for your time, sir.